Hello, everybody. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Good evening, Brad's Life. How's it going? Yeah, happy Thursday. Thanks for being here. I don't really have anything new to go over being built. I'm working on a stand for these two speeders, but that's about it. I've got an AAT tank, assault tank on the way from the Lego group. How is designing? Designing is good. Designing hasn't started just yet. I need to do a thing. Where's my drive? Yeah, so I was able to get the Gunstar done yesterday, or yesterday. It was pretty good. It turned out not bad. I'm just doing this tweet. Oh, awkward pause. Really? This didn't copy from over here? Or I selected it all and then copied it? So today's beer is a Triple B from Adelbert's. Adelbert's is here in Austin. Hey, Micah Brick Vibe, what's up? I gotta turn this down. Just getting into it. So, we are gonna start doing some design stuff. Today's design is going to be the Swordfish II from Cowboy Bebop. Oh yeah, the Ninja City Gardens. I've seen a lot of people putting that together on streams and whatnot today. So this is the hero ship of Spike from Cowboy Bebop, the Swordfish II. I don't know enough about the lore to know what happened to the Swordfish I, but so as soon as I posted this, I was given a kind of a freebie design thing from a friend of mine. You know him as Synthetic Mason on YouTube. Is a bit of a, he was going to go ahead and do this, and the wings of the Swordfish are bent ever slightly forward. I don't know if it's enough to do this little cheat, but we're going to build the cheat to start, and then we're just going to go from there. Ben, my channel failed at getting a sponsorship. Yeah, Micah knows the Triple B, don't you, Micah? This is good stuff. And I got 16 ounces of it, which means if I get through this can in an hour and a half, I may have to call into work tomorrow. We did this once at Barks for Beers where we had a pint of Triple B because they usually do a 13-ounce pour, but or a 10-ounce pour, and we got a pint of it. Oh, God, it was brutal, I tell you. So, I'm not going to bring up the Gunstar from last time. You guys can see it on Insta. It turned out really good. There's a gap along the side I wasn't happy with, but I played with it a lot today, and I just could not figure out how to close that gap or build it any better and keep the shape of the sides as good as it turned out. So we're just going to kind of go from there. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to build us a Spike. He's got a blue suit, the black tie. I'm not going to be able to do rolled up sleeves. Let's see if we can find a suit with a black tie. I don't know if that's going to be in here or not. We have to do that red tie that we saw up there. Yeah, that's not going to work. And now I have less subs than you. Uh-oh. No, that's no good. My sub numbers have been creeping. I don't even I look at them like once every couple weeks. I don't even really care anymore because it's kind of not. I'm not rocking it up the charts, so it's hard to. It's hard to care about it. All right, that's got a black tie. It's not purple, right? It's blue. So hips. Left leg. What's up, Kodiak? Good seeing you on Darth Designer's stream earlier. I had him on in the background. I was kind of half paying attention. Getting to sub today and haven't posted anything in weeks. Nice. Yeah, I always like those when you're working hard, you're streaming a couple times, you're throwing up videos, and you know you get a sub every couple months or a month or something like that. You're like, yeah, up to 250, and then you stumble across an account that's got like no videos and 700 subscribers, and you're like, well, I'm doing something clinically wrong. I always hate looking for hands. It's way too far down here. Let's take the printing off. Were you looking for sponsorship specifically, Em? Did you put out a call to something that says, hey, sponsor my channel? This is going to be light nougat. There aren't like rolled up sleeve. No, not color. Rolled up sleeve arms, are there? Oh, maybe there are. That'd be great. Oh, perfect. It's not going to be the exact same. What's up, Doc? He's everywhere! There we go. Rolled up sleeves. All right. Head. Is there a smirk? Yeah, I need a head with a smirk because it's Spike. That's not smirky enough. It also doesn't have the yellow eyes, or the eyes with the... He also doesn't have stubble. That might work if I put weird hair on him. So he's gonna have anime hair because I don't know what else to do. That's too anime. That's not anime enough. Is there big hair? No. Oh no, no problem, dude. No problem, Kodiak. I just saw you there say hey, and I was like hey, and then I went back to working and kind of listened out of the corner of my ear. You have an issue with listening to my podcast that may or may not be exclusive to me. Okay. We've been going through some sound issues on the podcast. Like I haven't been able to dial it in. We've only got one mic, and I've got it set to the front and back, but I can't seem to get the gain right. So every time it's either it's either too loud on our side or it's picking up every little, bit. And even after doing, if I do noise reduction and then like a normalization, then it sounds like it's coming from a tin can. So it's either really good sound quality with a lot of high-end hissy stuff or tin can stuff. And I wish I could figure it out. It would be probably better if we both had mics where we were just talking like this, but that requires a lot of equipment and a lot that I don't think this Mac can handle. So, let's see, Exoforce hair, yeah. String God. So, can I find it by just putting Exoforce? No. I know it's in here. I just have to find, because I use some of these hairstyles for, yeah, something like this. I mean, Spike's hair is weird. Option T for tab. There we go. Spike Spiegel. Images. See you next time, Cowboy. And it's like, sometimes it's green, sometimes it's blue. It depends on the highlight. I think we can get away with dark. It's supposed to be green, right? But it's just a big, messy flop of hair, which I don't think we're going to be able to get within Studio / within Lego. So we're just going to have to kind of deal. It's also not the important part of the thing. I'm sure someone's done. It's almost just like, oh, there we go. That's pretty good. Doc put me in the virtual news, insult me. What is this from? What is the, Oh, hey, Travis. So you and Beth were talking about the intro music, and she mentioned how one character sings during the intro, and you commented on it too. I think in the show, in the intro music. So the show that we're watching, Ready or Not, and Travis, I'm going to get back to you here in a second. At one point during the theme song, they're both in a photo booth, and at one point they sing the theme song together. They lip sync it, and I thought it was just one, but it's both of them, and they're kind of looking at each other, and they kind of go like this and mouth one of the lines. That's all we were talking about. Brad, this is from Cowboy Bebop. So this is the Swordfish II. This is Jet's ship from Cowboy Bebop. I don't know. I kind of like the big hair better. I don't think I'm going to get anything better than that. That's going to be... No, I didn't want that. Which way is this hair supposed to go? My hair's in my face. All right, not that hair. I think the one that you had as an actual figure, Travis, was better. But I think for fun purposes, I think we're just going to go with this big hair. Dark green. Spike Spiegel. Okay, moving on. So, Travis, I'm totally going to do your bit, but I think it... Why does this not want to... I hate when you replace a thing like that. And then the... Yeah. I was looking at some schematics for it, and it doesn't look like it's that angled. I might keep it straight. But that's just a, I'll try it both ways and see what happens. Because it doesn't look like that big of a a change on the sides, so we can try it. Yeah, big hair is going to be pricey, but in the end, I'm not worried about... I'm sure somebody's made a Spike Spiegel. Let's do this. Maybe Big Kid Bricks has already done one. If they've done a fig. Surely somebody's done one already. Don't see one right off the bat. This may have to be a thing. Oh, also his shirt underneath is yellow, so I forgot about that. So this needs to be yellow under here. And of course it's rolled up sleeves, so it, you know, whatever. So what's available? So the, let's see if I can get the trick that he was doing. Is that both of them? Okay, so this is pretty basic, kind of snot build stuff. What is going on? Why is it not? Oh, that's why, because it wants to copy. So, let's take the printing off. 2x4 plate. 1x1 stud. Do Commander Cisco and the USS Defiant from Deep Space Nine. What's up, Titus? That's on my list. I've got all the main shows and commanders and their respective craft. So, Janeway and Voyager, Archer in the NX 100. I think that's what it was. His Enterprise, Kirk and his Enterprise, Picard and his Enterprise, Cisco and the what do they call it? Come on, help me out. It's not Deep Space Nine. It's not Empok Nor. Is it Empok Nor? Empok Nor was the other one that was disabled. Ugh. Cardassian name for DS9. Terok Nor. Terok Nor. Right as I typed it, I was like, Terok Nor. So yes. I got those. I've got a whole list of ones that aren't Star Wars. So we're gonna maybe do some of those instead of Star Wars for a while. Or the Defiant, yeah. That actually might be... I mean, DS9 would be kind of fun. But the Defiant would be pretty cool. So if you look at the Swordfish, you can't really tell here, but you can see that the wings are like ever so slightly angled forward. I don't know if there's a better picture of that. I don't want to... Here's a pretty good one. Yeah, you can see how they're bent forward. So this trick is to get these both to bend forward. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. I need to turn these. So this one would be on the inside. Yeah. I don't know how many degrees. This works better in practice than it does in the software, because it's just easy to put this together. Oh, I guess it clipped right in there. Okay, cool. And then this is, oh, gotta turn these. And then this is easy enough to build around, like you could put a little wedge or a little slope with these guys, because it's got a weird angle in here. Maybe. Nope, I guess not. Okay. Thought maybe you could because of this hook. This guy could go farther in, which means this guy could go farther in, which means that guy could go farther in. I don't want to hinge. This is finicky tonight. Something's going on. I think that lines up pretty well, actually. I think they're all in. The other thing is to make all this red. Except for these guys, which don't come in red. I think considering, yeah, let's do dark gray. I can already tell something is slugging this machine down right now. I've got two things open. Alright, so group you. Put you in here. Really? These aren't lining up as good as I want. If I had top clips on one end instead of the exo clips back and front, plus you may want to put them studs out. Oh, duh. Yeah, you're totally right. Did you have them on that? I'm looking at this. Yeah, let's do that. Although we'll see. Maybe I do want them studs in. We'll see how the ends go. Because I have to make these wing shapes, and I don't know what things out here will be. I'm trying not to look at Lego ships. Try not to look at Lego versions. But I think studs out is probably going to be better anyway. You're right. So we'll do a 1x1 clip. Plus I think I can get these in red. Oui. Oui, oui. Except now the angle's all wrong. There we go. See, this may not work in software. Because So I think it has to be like exactly... Although that worked. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is just do... Oh, now see? What? This stupid collision thing always is like, yeah, that works fine. And then you're like, okay, cool. And then as soon as you select the next little thing, it goes, nope, doesn't work anymore. It's like, I know it works. All right, so let's turn off collision and see what doesn't work about this. See if we can see. I don't want to turn off collision for this whole thing. I mean, it looks like it's right. See what happens when we move this. It wants to push it out just like the smallest hair. On the front, do headlight bricks. You think? Did you do headlight bricks on this one? Oh, yeah. I think that may squeeze in too far on his legs, though. Because he's already... No, maybe not. Let's try that. All right, well, that worked. I kind of want to push this in a little bit. I don't know that's gonna... Oh. Look at that. Look at that joint. Look at that joint. That's just sexy. Alright. Good stuff, man. Thanks for the tip. I'm just hopefully going to repeat this and it won't go too askew. Although it may not even connect. Up, 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 up. Yeah, see, this back thing now has to connect with this somehow. Perfect! Like a glove. Oh, don't forget to save. Thanks, Brad. What's up, Alyssa? Thanks for being here. This is Swordfish II. Yeah, this has to come out. I know this will work in real life. because the give that this has is so small. All right, cool. So now this means that when we put anything on here, and we're gonna do 1x2 bricks to simulate the little seams in the wings, because otherwise you could do one of those the tall bricks. And I think a little, because it's definitely not this pronounced, but a little exaggeration will show the angle, and I think that'll be good. I think that'll be great. Good, good, great, great. And there's going to be some pieces. Now, I'm not going to be able to get this exact angle right here, but y'all know where this is going. 2x2 slope. Then I don't have them, but from the 2 studs on the top and the front and 1 back, you can use 4 of the rainbow tile, and it'll make a perfect round top ring for Spike to sit in. I'll get back to that in a second. The 2 studs on the top in the front and 1 in the back, you can use 4 of the rainbow tiles. Oh, I see. I was actually going to make him... Yeah, that would be cool. Rainbow tiles meaning... like the corner tiles. One of these guys. Like that. Oh, I don't mean to copy. Why does it keep wanting to default to copy? Oh, it would work, except he's got a... His body gets in the way. It works up here. You'd have to do this. Because otherwise his body gets in the way. Is that what you're talking about? That's super cool. I usually fake it. And these need to be red anyway. I don't know if those come in red. I think they do. I mean, this works for me. It's set a little farther back, so I almost would want to do, I don't know. We'll come back to it. Okay, we're gonna have to do a bracket. Nope. Focus. You've got one thing going on at a time here. A couple of these guys. Hopefully they come in red. I think they do. I just bought a couple. And they've got a little thing in there. So this is going to be a 2x3 plate. So it can sit on there. That's going to be red. And then so newly married, I'm not used to wearing rings. God, I hate this song of his. So I'm always taking this thing off. Hurt my hand. Alright, I kind of want to do... This kind of angles out from here. One by one tile. So also, Bricklink just had an update, and I'm a little tweaked by it. Something weird is going on with it. Inverted slope. They've also apparently moved some parts to new and different categories. Oh, joy. Well, I don't really... Unless they renamed them, I don't really look at categories too much. But unless they've, like, completely renamed something... What is going on here? What do you mean that doesn't work? Like, the collision stuff is all over the place. Oh. Well, this will still work. Oh man, the clutch will not be here, but we'll make it work. This is one of those where it's like, just don't shake it too hard. It'll still put pressure on it, but... Oh, now there's a weird gap. Also, this would be... Here's the problem with it being an angle. Okay, I've got a better idea. So let's get rid of all of this. And we will do hinge. To hinge. Lego does that a lot with the colors. I don't know that they would do that with the necessarily the with the parts themselves, but I don't know. 1x2 mod. Well, I'll just use another one of these. That's all I was looking for. 2 clip. So I'm reading the new they had one that had a flat, but I don't think it comes in red. I don't think either of these come in red, but this one might. Yeah. So now we can keep it straight like that. And I might be able to do a I'm reading the new Star Wars High Republic novels. The first one's out. Nope, too big. And it's a page turner. The first like third of the book is a big old page turner. Can you Lego stuff on the Battlestar Galactica and a Cylon base star and the Andromeda Ascendant? I've got on my list Galactica with Adama, a Viper with Apollo or Starbuck. I could do an old school Colonial Mark II or Mark II and Mark 7, I think they are. Anyway, the old school one with like old school Starbuck, maybe, I don't know, and then a new one. And then I could do a Cylon Raider with the Cylon Centurion, like the old school one, because the new ones are the Centurion is the Raider, or the Raider's alive. But yeah, a base star with like maybe Baltar, like the old Baltar with the big collar and he sits in the throne and everything. That'd be fun. And Andromeda Ascendant, I do have that one. Who's the captain of that? Was it Shepard is the captain of that? I forget who. I haven't seen that in so long. So this isn't as pretty as I wanted it, but it's got that angle. I sure thought there was there's a hinge. Maybe it's under hinge. That was like a it's like this, but it was a tile. Maybe it's just a mod. 1x2 mod plates. Mod tile, maybe like this. It's like this. That doesn't come in red, does it? Ooh, it does. Just trying different angles, just see what looks better. That doesn't look good. It's got that gap right there. All right. So not that one. This one. Ha 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 ha. Found you. Don't think that's going to come in red, though. And I was right. Or this one. That one's old school. Oh, hey. How much is that thing? $2. What's up, Hinkle? Oh, yeah, like in the show. Yeah, you could totally put a hinge brick right here. In fact, let's go ahead and throw that in there because they do fold up right here and they cross, right? When they fold up, they cross. I don't think we'll be able to go that far. Hinkle, I don't know if I believe that you know what this ship is. Because I think, didn't we discuss this where you hadn't seen this? I'm going to call you out on this because I don't know. Yeah, but see how when it's landed, and I don't know if this is a Lego. It doesn't look like it. It just looks like a toy. But you can see how it folds up. You could almost do that with ball joints if we had enough room to pack a ball joint in here. But as it is, Do these come in red? If they are, they're going to be expensive. 8 cents. This part, though, what do these even come in? Oh, they do come in red. Look at that. For $3. You know what? It's an available part. If you want to change it later, you can. Look at that. Bangarang. And that's $2. That's too much. Ben's book reviews. That's why I said the show name. Oh, cool. That's right. We were talking about this because of Toonami. Yeah. It's on Hulu now. If you want to rewatch it, and I highly recommend it. If you're in for some good music and some anime ennui, then this is a perfect show for you. So yeah, back to the book, since I'm doing book reviews. It's not bad. It's not great. There are a lot of bits in it that I'm not really sure. Without giving too much away, there's a time dilation about the book that has me confused, because at the beginning it's this giant and if you're just joining us, I'm talking about the High Republic book, Light of the Jedi, the first novel to come out. There's a catastrophe that's plaguing the galaxy, and the way it's written makes it seem like it's immediate, like it's happening right now, and they have to fix it. But then it starts breaking off into these other stories, and you're like, well, what about the super immediate problem that just occurred in the galaxy? Aren't you guys still? And they're like, no, we're going to other planets, and we're going to be doing this other stuff, and this one station's going to open. And I'm like, okay, so there's stuff stuck in hyperspace that's just waiting. I don't know. It's just weird. Thanks, Brad. I hope I'm making this ship money. Is it supposed to be a deformed Corsair? Is that what it's supposed to look like? Let's check it out. Yeah, I mean, Corsair. Like a, what are those, a P50? No, the P51's a Mustang. No, I don't want the Sight Corsair. Corsair plane. Oh, with the bent wings, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. With the kind of the cockpit a little farther back from the center of lift or whatever. I can see that. I don't like this right here. I think there's probably a more elegant way to do this, but I want to get it on there just for now. Let's do a bracket. I saw this on here that Travis had. So for those who are watching on the chats, if you see Travis's name on Facebook, you can find his channel at Brick It Up. He does a lot of very small, very cool mechs and bots and transformable things. A lot of G1 stuff from Transformers. Really good stuff. Really good economy of part usage. And just like every time I watch one of his videos, I'm like, well, I never thought of that, and now I'm jealous. All right, so the hardest part, I think, is going to be this, because this is going to be... I hate... There's one thing that Lego doesn't really do very well, and it's things that come to a point, like a fuselage or a nose cone that come to points. You've got a cone, but it's not long enough. You know? I mean, I guess that looks okay. It's also got these little headlight things on it, so I probably am going to add a little bit of the fishing reels or whatever they're called. Not a 1x2 clip. What am I thinking? Yeah, Micah, I completely agree. The problem is I would agree with you, but I've just crammed okay, let me back up. There are 3, as far as I know, Thrawn trilogies, because there's the original Heir to the Empire back in Legends material for you youngins. Oh, that's not going to work. And that was to be a Thrawn trilogy, because that's when the character was introduced. And then there was a more recent one called Thrawn, and then Thrawn Ascendancy, or Thrawn Alliance, and then Thrawn Treason. That was a trilogy. And now there's the Thrawn Ascendancy trilogy that is out. Hey, Mike, what's up? Yeah, the rounded bar bits. I was thinking of that. Thanks for being here, Mike. 1x1 handle. These guys. Because, come on. They have rounded edges, so you can do this. And then you can do this. You can jam a piece in there, and then 1x1 round. So the new book, the new series, Micah, I agree with you, is very good at filling out what is going to be a long, empty bit of time where there's no movies or anything. But there's going to be plenty of media and TV shows and stuff, so I'm not too worried about it. But so far this book's pretty good. It's, like I said, it's not great. It's page turnery. It's kind of very much a Star Wars book. So we can look forward to that. Can these come in red? No. They come in dark. I know they come in dark gray. Let's do dark gray. And those come in dark gray too. And then these come in trans clear. Boom. It's a little big. They're a little big. I might do something different with those. Thrawn is a very good villain. So I don't like the way he was portrayed in Rebels. All, full marks to the voice actor who played it, or the actual actor who played it. I forget who it is. It's like, it's crap. Who is it? It's super famous. Robbie, not Robbie Williams. Anyway, Freddie Prinze. I think it's Freddie Prinze Jr. actually who does the voice of Thrawn. It may not be. I know he does the voice of a character, but I forget who it is. See, this is why I want this to be a little longer, because the nose is a little longer than these wing things. And these don't have to be that. That can be... because this is super deformed stuff. That's not too bad. 20 cents. Which are the current ones? Is it the O clip or the U clip? Oh, $19. Well, it's not going to be that one. Jiminy Christmas, $19 for a clip? So there's the first round of books to come out is the adult novels, Light of the Jedi, and then there's a young adult novel and a youth novel. Hi, Chris. Yes, this is Spike Spiegel's ship, the Swordfish. So that's what we're working on now. And actually, I want to put this here. And one by one tile. Put that in the back here. Either way, I'm enjoying the book so far. I hope it has a good payoff in the end. I may get the young adult novel. I don't know that I'll get the youth novel. And I'm also trying to figure out a way to watch the or to read the comic books. I think I'm gonna get a Comixology subscription, or just get an account with them and then sign up to get to be able to read those comics, because I want to be able to see all the or I want to be able to read all of those. These can be gray because this is going to start being gray back here. In fact, and we're going to put a big ball under here. I don't know how we're going to attach that yet. And save. It's very much a Star Wars book is a great disclaimer. It is. I mean, it's like one of those where it's not, you're not reading a Clive Barker fantasy, or you're not reading War and Peace. It's not like really in depth, and it's not a thinker kind of thing. It's good action, like the first third of the book is nothing but every chapter says it's a countdown to something happening, like so many minutes to impact, and you're like reading it and you're like, when is impact? You're just flying through these pages. The problem I have now is there's like this deep breath, and I'm waiting for something else to happen with it, and so far I'm a little kind of like, what? There seems to be suddenly less impetus on this, guys. Wasn't there a big rush to get this done? So this bottom thing, it's going to be complicated, isn't it? And it's going to be... Oh, he's... that's right. He did a great job as Kanan. Kanan Jarrus. I really liked that character. I didn't at first. I was like, oh, God, this guy. Because I think I kind of knew that Freddie Prinze Jr. was him, and I was like, eh. But, that was a great character. Rebels was one of those shows that started as Star Wars Resistance and ends as Clone Wars Series 7. It just has such a growth during the course of the season that you just can't help but like it. Okay, this isn't exactly around... Oh, you know what I could do? They can both be this. What's the bottom half of this? Well, what if I just put dome? That's not the bottom half, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure out how to make that attached later, but... what up here is not... I bet these are okay in... Yeah. Wait, really? Those don't come in... Man. Did they come in red? impact would I do with these? Because that looks awkward. I may have to change that. Yeah, Rebels was well done. What's up, Jeff? Good seeing you, man. And yes, the first season is really, really not fun. Let's do a Fez. Because I think a Fez will go on. Will it not? Yeah, that should go on there. Is that bigger than a... It is bigger than a stud. Okay, so let's turn it around. There we go. Okay. And please say they come... They don't. God dang. And that's... Is it black? No, it's dark gray, isn't it? You know what? For our purposes, this is going to be black. You can all at me later. Because I have ideas. What if you made this more like 2,000 bricks? That would be amazing. I would love to do that. That would also take me a lot longer than one stream. And the idea is to try to knock one of these out with one stream's worth of work. Lance. Because these come in black. I wish they didn't have that stupid handle on it, though. Oh, maybe something different. See, now it's got a ball on the end of it. I don't like that either. So does that. This doesn't. Oh no, that lance isn't too bad. I think I can get away with that. I'm just going to keep that. So then this gets situated underneath. So I have to figure out how to get it to attach. I had this problem with the Geonosian ship that had a big old ball cannon in the middle of it. It's pretty forward. No, that's good. That's a good spot. I have an idea of how to do that, but I think I'm going to come back to it because that's looking pretty good so far. How many pieces we're at? 55. Got lots of room. Save. There's no way Lego would do Cowboy Bebop. Honestly, I'm surprised they did Mandalorian. I think the only reason they did is because it's a Star Wars property, but they're bounty hunters, you know? They are kind of sideways of the law kind of people, and especially this group is like drinking, gambling, gun running, all this kind of bad news. There's just no way. I don't think Lego will ever do any kind of anime anything. Oh, that's right. This is a little off because these guys are a little off back here. That's okay. We'll fix it in post. But this thing's got a weird old big ass engine back here, and it's a big old circle. So let's do I don't even know what these are called. That's not gonna be thruster. Vent? What are those things called? Looked like Travis Brick could mount that gun from underneath. It probably could. But where do you attach it? I don't know. So on the, see, because I can't really see underneath. I wish it would show something underneath here. Oh, I don't want that landing. Oh, here we go. It's not very big. It just looks like it's just in there. Like it sits in here. Almost like if I took... Oh, you know what is just going to work? I don't know if I... Because it needs to rotate. It needs to swivel. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but... right under a seat and tied into the greebles. Yeah, maybe. Go like this. I kind of want to make it swivel, but I don't. So I can make this not a big round thing. Oh, they added this one. This is a new thing. I hadn't seen this piece before now. We're looking through our lug bulk for our group, and this one came up. And I'm really happy with it. I haven't seen it in a set yet, but that's going to make a world of difference on some things. It might even help with something I was working with on the Gunstar. Part of the reason there's a gap along the sides of the wings is because I was pushing out. It was like one of those, one plate is too big, or is too small, two plates is too big kind of thing. So that's cool that that's in there. I could almost do something like this, and it won't swivel. Oh, it also won't have, that won't work at all then. Like an old school bracket. That won't work either. I need some with the back and the front. Why is that not sitting in there? There we go. When did that come out? I don't know. It was in New Elementary. I think New Elementary showed it coming out in August. I hadn't seen it before I went through the new parts for our lug bulk. Let's work on that back half over here. This is also going to be, okay, I'm going to bring this piece up, and you guys have to tell me what it is, or where to find it. What is this called? What is that? Because that's what I want on the back end for the engine around it. But I mean, wheel? It's not a wheel, is it? It might be. It's almost like a afterburner, but I don't know what else to call it. Cowling? Like, I don't even remember a set this came on. Oh, you know what? I do remember. It came on a bunch of... let's see if I can do this. Brick. Link. Like some Atlantis sets. Ugh. Things I go through. I don't know. All I know is that I have some of them. Overview set. Nope. 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 Maybe. Ooh, no, but those are good. That may be better. Oh no, here's one. Alright, that'll be good. And just in case, I'll keep an eye on those other big red ones there. Cylinder. Okay, well, that's dumb. And that's just a big red wagon wheel. I don't think the wagon wheels are probably going to be too big. Wasn't there an overplayed song, Wagon Wheel? Oh! I mean, that'd be fun. Stick this bad boy back there. I kind of want to. I mean, it is kind of a big back end of a ship. And it comes in red. Oh, yeah, you know, let's make this work. This is going to be fun. Function all the way up. What happened to my pictures? Swordfish II. Because the other option is to do that cylinder. These things. And that would probably be more sensible, but the engine on the back is really big. It also, like, it does this kind of thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it do that. Man, that looks fun. Let's see. Yeah, maybe that's more the speed of the build. This also, it doesn't give more options to connect, but it looks like it would connect easier. I don't know. I'm going to keep this in mind. Wagon wheel. Remember that. That's going to be good. Yeah, wagon wheel's huge. It is. I think it's a little ambitious. Oh, this has got like all kinds of clamps and stuff on it. And that is dark gray. It's not black, but whatever. This is getting to the point. It's getting there. Oh man, this triple B is setting in. So this looks like, I don't know what the actual end thruster looks like, but this looks like it hangs back a little bit on the kind of a bulb. There we go. That's a good shot of it. So I could almost do I did this today. I was looking up vent for the Gunstar, and I found that this little thing existed, and it existed in dark bluish gray when I was doing that. What? Oh, I'm gonna have to redo that now. Head. That does exist though. So this will look okay back here. I'll just jam that in that. And this will have, actually I could probably do, that's not too bad actually. With this bar across here, I can do that. And then something bulbous. Well, tell you what. So there's going to be a lot of work that needs to happen. Oh yeah. 3626B. 3626C. 30 cents. Dollar. Okay, so it's probably going to be this one. Although, what is this one? That may be newer. This one is newer and it comes in that color, so that's the one that's going to happen. Thanks for the heads up, Brad. Appreciate that. All right, so trying to think of something that is like a say 2x2 round. Could almost do this kind of thing again. Whatever it is has to connect in here, so it'll probably have to be something with a either a pin, which I can't have because that thing's sticking in the back now. So something like this. Do I have any of those in that color? Negative. Really? I don't have a dome? Oh, maybe the newer one does. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's gonna work. We're making it work. Move this back a little bit. What do we got? We got 10 minutes. So, as much as I like this bit up here, I think I'm gonna get rid of these because I'm gonna use this real estate to do some body. I'm going to replace these guys with adjacent, stud adjacent, and I don't think these come in dark gray. Oh, they do. 50 cents though, you gotta watch that. Fitty. Now if this goes, yeah, it's gonna, oh, I guess it's alright. Cool. So that's tied to that. So these are held on pretty good. So if I just covered that, I guess those, one by, oh wait, you know what we could do? 2x2 corner. Because we can't have this same corner tiles around his body, but we can cheat a little bit and do 1x1 tile. Stick a pole through it. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. Just jamming a pole through this, or a bar. I'm gonna do, oh, this might get in the way of his arms. Yeah. Although, okay. I can probably put a chair in here. And his chair is like weirdly yellow or something, right? does that not fit in there? Oh, because of that. Well, that's weird. All right, I know that works. I'm just going to put that in there. I know that works. Because it worked on his legs, so I don't know why it wouldn't work. I'll turn collision off for the now. And what does that come in? Tan. Let's do tan. And he'll sit in there. Oh, maybe it won't because of those tiles now. Yeah. None of that worked out. No, that still worked. Okay. No, I haven't been doing the daily brick limit. I kind of got out of a habit of it. The wedding last week, and honestly, what happened to that piece? Between the wedding and then the inauguration and work and some other stuff, just like totally threw. I haven't done any whiteboard drawing. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Like there's a bunch of stuff that just got thrown under the bus. I'm lucky I'm doing this right now. I do not like whatever the update did to this. It's all over the place. Like stuff is sticking in weird spots. Oh, what I was gonna say is, I want to hold these two together. So we'll do that, and then we'll do a 1x1 tile. Yeah, I don't know. There was a contest that was involved with it where it's like, if you keep up with it for more than a couple days, they'll have a contest about something. But I'm just like, I can't. For some reason, I'm just not able to keep up with it. Have you been doing it, Brad? Where's the, it's a good shot. Trying to think of just kind of spitballing at this point. That's a problem. Is a lot of my spitballing parts don't exist. It's pretty cool. Have a ton of fun with it. I've been making spaceships the few days that I'm making an army. Nice. Yeah, I was kind of waiting to get into the like teens and 20s with it, and then I just bailed, and I was like, I've got a ton of other stuff to do, and I just couldn't hang. So I guess I could do... This is frustrating because I'm leaving it like right at the end here. Oh, that's an interesting look at it. How the cockpit's like a little pushed back over it. Oh, you know what? Maybe that would work. Let's try that. It won't look as pretty. That's kind of neat. I may revisit that. Looks like it's a big old thing under here too. And that's just a... God, what a weird ship. This looks more like it would be facing this way. And then this would attach in there somehow. But again, can we just jam a... I can't put a bar through this because it's got that... You see that cross guard in there? Do have an idea. Let's replace these again. So we're coming up to the end of the time. I just have a couple minutes left for the engine dome. My phone is about to die. Oh, yeah. Nice. See if I can find that. It's this thing. Yeah, and then, because this is going to lead into what I was going to do. By one stud. I was going to get rid of these guys and just do the one. Nope. So I could put a bracket back there. This same bracket here. And give me more real estate to work with. And then I can put this guy, get rid of him, move this guy back. Put this guy, oh, what color can he be? Frel, that's the problem. It says, oh, dark gray. Yeah, for $5, dark gray for $5. Oh, that would have been so great. Yeah, look at that. That would have been beautiful. Stupid Lego. What goes in there? Cylinder hemisphere. Well, let's look for the other. This part? I think that's the part, right? Yeah. And that part can be. That's dumb. That's so dumb. Because, yeah, this would have been great. And then, oh, well. I mean, I might get away with coloring that one color. That's an axle. Is that an axle? It looks too big to be an axle. What does that connect to? Let's do a pin axle. that fit? That looks like it's... Alright. And this goes in here like that. This is going to push that out. But I have another idea for that. But since the collision's turned off, it looks great. And while we're at it, now that color works too. So there you go. I haven't attached the bottom gun. There's a little bit of bulbous something or other under here. This part is the wrong color. These headlights are a little too big. But there you go. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and save it. It's 9:32. Thanks to everybody for the help and work on this, especially you, Travis. That was super helpful. I think I'm still going to use this. That's cool. I mean, so what if it's light gray? I don't know. Maybe something else will come to mind. I don't necessarily like these bits right here. They need to be a little more streamlined than that. I also don't like how big these headlights are. But again, this is also, you know, supposed to be kind of chibi, super deformed, whatever. So I think it works. It's clocking in at 60 pieces. I mean, that's pretty rad for a Microfighter. So yeah, so thanks everybody for coming. I'll be back Sunday. Probably won't be working on this. I'm hoping to have something to build by then. We'll see if my shipment from Lego gets in. And if not, we'll just do another ship like this. Maybe we'll do the Defiant or something from Andromeda. We'll see. But thanks for being here, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.